Is it time to buy or sell IONQ stock? In this video, we will explore IONQ in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 16th of September, 2025. And now we are here to offer you an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any important updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by utilizing our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the capabilities of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please be aware that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. Since the 9th of September 2025, our system has ranked IONQ as a hold accumulate, giving it a score of 0.0. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. During this time, the stock has exceeded our expectations with a gain of 41.5% since we first recommended buying IONQ 6 days ago. This translates to an average return of 6.92% per day since it was listed as hold accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system anticipates high volatility and risk for the following trading day. Given the latest developments, we are unable to determine the stock's next direction as it could go either way. The stock has broken through a broad and weak upward trend in the short term, and a more robust rate of increase is now indicated. Should there be any pullback, support will be found at the previous trend level broken at $49.37, which may provide an opportunity for a significant gain. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 9.59% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 33.04% to negative 13.11%. Examining the longer term, our analysis over the next 12 months indicates a projected change of 62.82%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 15.18% to 82.47% over the next year. In today's terms, this would place the future price between $52.81 and $113.61. Our latest daily update for IONQ includes the headline High Volatility in IONQ Inc. stock price on Tuesday, which ended trading at $62.26. The IONQ Inc. stock price gained 5.33% on the last trading day, Tuesday, the 16th of September, 2025, rising from $59.11 to $62.26. It has now gained for 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to gain or takes a slight pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated by 10.01%, with a day low of $57.13 and a day high of $62.85. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and is up by 44.82% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 2 million shares, with a total of 30 million shares traded for approximately $1.88 billion. It's important to note that falling volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $62.85, while the lowest price was $7.50. Currently, the price is 0.94% or 59 cents below the 52-week high of $62.85, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Recent developments have pushed IONQ into the market spotlight. The United Kingdom cleared its acquisition of more than $1 billion for Oxford Ionics, sparking an increase of 18 to 20% and sending momentum indicators into overbought territory. IONQ's trapped ion hardware, alongside accelerating revenue and cloud integrations with Amazon Web Services, Microsoft, and Google, keeps it central to discussions around artificial intelligence and quantum technology. Company leaders will present this week at the Quantum World Congress, enhancing their visibility. However, the business still faces significant operating losses and a high valuation, while competition, such as Microsoft's Majorana 1 and deeper Azure integration, intensifies. In the short term, the acquisition approval and increased media attention may fuel further upside and volatility, although the overbought technical indicators raise the risk of a pullback. In the long term, successful commercialization, improved error rates, and cloud monetization could justify higher multiples. Conversely, slower revenue conversion, ongoing cash burn, or stronger competitors could exert pressure on the stock. The narrative remains one of high reward, but also high risk. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 15th of September, 2025, it was reported that B. Riley assigned IONQ a buy rating along with a hold recommendation. On the same day, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald awarded IONQ an overweight rating with a hold recommendation. On Wednesday, the 27th of August, 2025, B. Riley again rated IONQ as buy with an initialized recommendation. On Monday, the 4th of August, 2025, Needham also rated IONQ as buy with a hold recommendation. Finally, on Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, Oppenheimer gave IONQ an outperform rating along with an initialized recommendation. Analysts have assigned IONQ stock a general strong sell rating. They have classified the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have also rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for IONQ. The IONQ Inc. stock holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between the two signals, where the short-term average is above the long-term average. During corrections downward, there will be some support from the lines at $50.41 and $42.65. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, August 20th, 2025, and so far it has risen 69.23%. Further increases are suggested until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. The stock should be monitored closely. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots indicated a buy signal 19 days ago. Bollinger Bands indicated a buy signal 19 days ago. Short-term Moving Average indicated a buy signal 7 days ago. Long-term Moving Average indicated a sell signal 8 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 11 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a buy signal 16 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 89 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 81 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for IONQ. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $59.11 and $55.61. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a breach may lead to a decline toward the next support level. In this case, IONQ Inc. finds support just below today's level at $59.11. If this support is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $55.61 and $47.05. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a very large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be very high risk. During the last day, the stock fluctuated by $5.72 between its high and low, which is a change of 10.01%. Over the past week, the stock has seen a daily average volatility of 9.71%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for IONQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may signal insufficient profit and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 5th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at negative 240 thousandths of a dollar. Keep an eye on these numbers as they can significantly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for IONQ. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, indicating that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume as a guide for your exit strategy. On the downside, IONQ encounters its first support level at $59.11. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for IONQ from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 11th day of September in the year 2025, Dossier Paul T conducted an insider sale of 4,175 shares of common stock. On the same day, Alamedin Rima conducted an insider sale of 19,976 shares of common stock. On that same day, Damasi Nicolo conducted an insider sale of 16,120 shares of common stock. On the fourth day of September in the year 2025, Singh Inder M conducted an insider purchase of 160,294 shares of common stock. On the third day of September in the year 2025, Kramer Thomas G conducted an insider sale of 64,578 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 30.081. Overall, insiders purchased 11,813,738 shares and sold 21,806,052 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $60.54, which represents a decrease of 2.76%. This stock experiences very high daily movements, resulting in a significant level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index is 87, which further elevates this risk. A buy signal has been generated from a pivot bottom identified 18 days ago. Is IONQ stock a good buy? IONQ Incorporated presents several positive signals, but we believe these are insufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it is more prudent to consider it a hold candidate, meaning you should maintain or accumulate your position while awaiting further developments. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 17th of September, we anticipate IONQ will open lower by $1.51, starting at $60.75. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We encourage you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.